What are the best opponent research techniques for campaigns? Imagine trying to win a game without knowing your opponent's moves. That's why understanding your opponent thoroughly can give your campaign a real edge. When you know what they stand for, what they've done, and how they behave, you can craft smarter strategies. Let's explore some of the best ways to gather this vital information. Start with background checks and public records. Look into criminal records, legal issues, and civil litigation. These details can reveal vulnerabilities or past controversies that could influence voters. Checking voting records is also key. Analyze how your opponent has voted on issues over time, especially on topics important to your target voters. Contradictions between their promises and actual votes can be powerful points to highlight. Financial investigations are equally important. Review campaign finance reports, tax records if available, and business dealings. This helps identify who supports your opponent and if there are conflicts of interest. Knowing their financial ties can uncover influence peddling or hidden agendas. In today's digital age, social media analysis is a must. Search archived posts, comments, and interactions to see patterns in their online behavior. A controversial comment or inconsistent messaging can turn voters away. Media monitoring is also useful. Track news coverage, interviews, and public statements over months or years. This shows whether your opponent's positions have shifted or stayed consistent. Once you gather all this information, organize it into themes. Find your opponent's strengths and weaknesses. Use this analysis to shape your messaging. Decide which issues to emphasize and where to focus your campaign efforts. Remember, knowing your own vulnerabilities is just as important. Anticipate what your opponent might discover about you and prepare responses ahead of time. Keep opponent research ongoing. New information surfaces all the time, so stay alert. Integrate your findings into your campaign communications, debate prep, and voter outreach. For local campaigns, detailed research can be even more impactful. Voters often lack knowledge of a candidate's record, so uncovering small details like missed votes or inconsistent positions can make a big difference. Always stick to publicly available information. Focus on voting records, financial disclosures, media coverage, social media activity, and public statements. The goal is to understand your opponent's record, not to dig up private or personal details. Conducting ethical research helps you highlight factual contrasts and weaknesses without crossing any lines. When done properly, opponent research becomes a powerful tool to inform voters and strengthen your campaign's strategic position.